Good morning, Fly Babies. It's me, your Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Friday, and we have a 3-layer cake. Our first layer is all 5 of our routines. Some we do in the morning, some in the afternoon, some in the evening. The 5 routines are morning routine for ourselves and our children, laundry routine if we have laundry, paper routine if we still have paper clutter, in the afternoon after dinner routine, and the before bed routine. Now, the second layer of our sweet 3-layer cake is our zone, and today it is the entryway because the day is the 1st of February. Happy February. So you're going to do something in your entry today. Entryway, it's pretty cold in most places, so I'd suggest doing something indoors, but in some of the areas you might like to do something outdoors. And the third layer of our 3-layer cake is that's our zone, sorry. The third layer of our 3-layer cake is our basic weekly plan. It is car and purse day. So I've done my morning routines. Laundry is drying. Morning routine is done. I'm dressed, the bed's made, makeup's on, sinks and toilets are all swished, emptied the dishwasher, made a little coffee, and I've actually done some work this morning. Also, the zone, I mopped the entryway with my wood floor cleaner that I love from Grove Collaborative, that's almond. And for my basic weekly plan, I shook out the mat in the front in my car. I only have one that gets dirty, that's where I drive. Took a little hand vac and vacuumed, and then I emptied my purse. All I found in there was some receipts and gum wrappers. Cleaned it out, wiped it off, and put it back together. So I've done everything, and now I'm working for you, with you, for you, by you. I'm so happy to be part of this group. The first and most exciting thing, if you haven't already watched it, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Time, Nikki and I released our collaboration, our Fly collaboration, the very first installment for the month of February. You'll get one every single day right here on the YouTube channel from me and then from Nikki. Today's is Shine Your Sink. So if you'll go when you're done here and watch my video that's out today, right now, Shine Your Sink, you may have already seen it. And at the end, if you just stay on there, there'll be a link for you to click her picture and it'll take you straight to Nikki's video, which will give you a videography of her cleaning her sink, shining her sink. It's just beautiful. She is so talented, and I'm just so honored to be able to collaborate with Nikki. So I hope you do that. If you're not already her sub, please go over there and subscribe. It's so awesome. She's just an awesome person. A lot of her videos she talks in, but these are just going to be for you to watch what I've already talked about. So that's how the collab works. If you don't go to the end or you want to go back and see it again, you can always just go to that video on mine, do the little drop down, and there's a link right there for Nikki. Okay, let's say hey to everybody. Let's see who's on here. Lots of people already, 57. Lynn, I sent you an email that you had, I had a spot open for you, Lynn Corp, but you never answered and I had to fill the spot. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Michelle, Shannon Engelken, Lisa Iao, Amanda, Sophia, S. Coleman, Stephanie, Arana, Louisa, Kathy Jones, Ashley, Roxy, Elizabeth. Oh, you just watched it? Elizabeth, you're my first person to say you watched it. I hope you watched the one with Nikki too. So good. I'm so excited about him. Patricia, Gretchen, you just watched it, and Nikki shined the sink. Beautiful, isn't it, Gretchen? Good morning, Candace. I'm so glad you're getting through your routine. Good morning, Carrie and Karen. I'm glad you are live with us today. Belinda Needham is here, and Carrie P. Trina, no, Tendra, that's Tendra, and BJ, Jean, and Gretchen is saying, great minds, Elizabeth, okay. Oop, here's Yuli. She likes the new question format, and congrats on the video. Did you watch them, Yuli? They're so cool. Sabrina, and are you in Switzerland, Sabrina? And Kiona, Jared, and you're new. Welcome, Jared. So happy to have you, and so glad you did your routines. This is going to be a great opportunity for you to watch these videos of how to do everything. It's going to be so great. Becky Schroeder, Looking forward to the collab with my two favorite YouTubers. Thanks, Becky. Lynn is saying good morning. Arana is saying amazing. Great video from Lynn. Sophia, she did her morning routine. She got up early. She spent extra time on the laundry in order to catch up since the machine was broken. Bummer, but I'm glad it's done. Lynn's sink is shining. Watched it, Jean said. Need some Mrs. Myers cleaner. Okay. Welcome, Sabrina, Mr. B said. Micah, love the videos. So glad you're loving them. Melissa, good morning. Good to watch the videos right after. Oh, going to watch them? Good, Melissa. Oh, Lynn is actually soaking her sink right now. That's awesome. Pepper Durr, good morning. I woke up. I don't know why Pepper. I have to say both of your names. It just goes together so beautifully. I woke up to frozen pipes again today, but already had most of my morning routine done before I noticed it. Yay. Erin watched them and she said they're beautiful. Leah saw them and said they're fabulous. Lynn watched it, thought it was great. I'm thinking you thought it was great because you have exclamation point. Maybe you didn't. Sherry said good morning. Her husband asked her to wait on the shower. He was still in bed and our demand on our hot water makes noise. Well, that's okay. You could skip that for a bit. Hello, Kelly and Belinda. She saw my video, didn't get to Nikki's yet, but you will. Good morning, Fran. Ruth Ann is here. Jessie B says, hey. Kathy says, I watched your Fly with Wisdom. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Please watch Nikki's. It's so beautiful. You know, when you watch Nikki's videos, to me, that's the way I feel on the inside. When I'm doing things, that's when I say that, you know, have some grace about the things you do. Don't rush the things you do. See the beauty in the things you do. This is exactly what I envision. When I see her videos, that's what I feel on the inside. That's the peace that I have in loving my home and taking care of it. And that's what I want you to have instead of resenting it and feeling, you know, ungrateful for your home or whatever. I'd like you to really start feeling that way about your home. No matter how it looks, you're going to make it look as clean as you possibly can. Have you ever found an old coin that looked terrible and you cleaned it up and it looks so pretty? It might not have perfect demarcation, but it still looks pretty and clean, and you imagine everybody that held it in their hand. That's what you're doing to your house. When you get it pretty and clean, it's like imagining it's not perfect like it was when it was first built, but it's got a patina from everybody who's loved and lived in that house. So start to have that grace about your movements. Okay? All right. Don't forget, if you have a question for me, please put it in all caps. If you can't remember, just double click the little arrow on your phone to make it lock into place for all caps, and you can type just like you normally do. Or if you're on your computer, of course, you can lock your caps keys, and it helps me see the questions. My glasses are in. I just got a notification. My blue glasses, when I make my live this evening, you'll see me in my blue glasses so I can read these better. But I still want caps. It just makes it easier for other people who are looking at it too. Let's see. Oh, Lynn, I'm not going to have a wait list anymore. It's going to be first come, first serve. I'm sorry you were out of town, darling. I won't have another one till summer, if at all, because it depends on the state of my parents. Right now, they're doing really well, and I can get away with just going there in the afternoon for a couple hours, and it gives me time to do the calls. But if I have to start going all day, I won't be able to do that. Okay. Sophia said she's much better with disciplining herself. Thank you forever, Kat. Saw both videos beautiful. Yes. And there's Ashley reiterating, caps please, for questions. Doing my home blessing, Jessie said. Good morning, Mary B. Oh, now you know how, Elizabeth. I'm glad that Mr. B reminded me to tell people how to do that. So today is one day of Zone 5, Jessie says. No, today is one day of Zone 1, the entryway. I think that's what you meant. Remember that the zone starts on the first day of the month. So today is the 1st of February. It's a Friday. We have one day of Zone 1 if you're an at-home fly baby. If you're a payroll fly baby, you may opt to do Zone 1 on Saturday. Otherwise, if you're at home, I don't want you to. I want you to do it just during the week. On Monday, we start on Zone 2. So we're going through 3 zones in 3 of our work days. It's an unusual situation, but it happens. Let's see. Okay. Did I skip anything? Oh my goodness, there's 89 of you on here. Good morning. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy to have you as part of our group. If you're new, you'll hear me talk about 20 percenters. And what that means is that of the 100% of people who watch these videos, 80% watch for entertainment only. 20% strive to do the system. And if you're a 20 percenter, let me know. Okay. Okay, I saw questions and I see comments. I just want to make sure I've gotten everybody. Pepper's giving me a little smile. Somebody said happy Friday. Who is that? Christina. Oh, our wonderful Nikki's on here. Good morning, Nikki. So glad to have you. And she's thanking us for taking the time to watch the videos. Nikki, you're so precious. Okay. Sabrina already has her things done because it was hours ago. It's 3:40 in the afternoon. Yeah, the collab's today, Michelle. Oh, Jamise has her routines done. She's off to work. She's striving. She's a 20 percenter. Oh, she's so very sweet, and she's excited to see the new videos. Happy Friday. Get me off my lazy behind, Christina said. Lisa's saying thumbs up, everybody. Rachel's saying thumbs up. I appreciate it. I can't see thumbs up anymore. It's always 0 for me, but I really appreciate it if you do give a thumbs up. It's going to help you with notifications. The algorithm is set up so that if you watch something often, you're going to be the first people who get the notifications. When you like it, I think it just adds to that. Plus, it helps other people get a referral. You know, if they see other videos like this, then it'll pop up in their list to watch. And then they can come over and maybe they might enjoy it. Thank you, Tana. Is it Thana or Tana? I'm thinking it's Thana. Tell me how to pronounce your name, my love. Thana Spears or Tana Spears or Thana Spears or Tana Spears. I'm not sure how to say it. I got the Spears down though. Hi, Charlotte Welch. Day off, morning routine done. Awesome. Christina, so we're only going to have 2 days in Zone 5. So we're only doing 2 days in Zone 5. Well, Zone 5's over, so don't even worry about it. We're in Zone 1. Okay. Hi, Sophia. We'll see you later. Melissa's thanking Nikki. Good morning, Charlotte. Okay, I'm going to go down to the questions because I don't want to miss the questions. So all of you, I love you very much. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go. Here it is. Marianne Kroon. Why shine the sink when it will just get dirty later? Why brush your teeth when they'll just get dirty later? Why flush the toilet when it's going to get stuff in it again? Because it's a beautiful way to live. You want a clean house. You want a clean sink. And the other thing is when you walk into that kitchen, that sink is like the sunshine of that room. And when you walk in and you've got a shiny sink, it just makes all the difference. I dare you to try it. I dare you to try it. Okay. Let's see if I have any more questions. Okay. How long should it take to do the morning routine? Roxy, the morning routine without a shower is 30 minutes. If you add a shower, it could be an extra 15 minutes to 30 extra minutes, depending on how long your hair is, if you have to wash it, if you have to blow it dry and style it. But I say 30 minutes because I take my bath at night, and that's why. And I like to take a bath at night because it relaxes me, or at least a shower. It relaxes me and I sleep so much better. But everybody's different. Oui, je parle de français un petit peu, Rondeline. Mais mes connaissances est très limitée. Okay, let's see what else we've got. I think I might have skipped a question. I'm going back to make sure. Oh, I skipped a couple of questions. Okay. And Marianne, I wasn't being facetious. I really mean it. Shine your sink. You'll love it. Belinda Needham said, since I am moving soon, would it be okay to consider it a declutter project? Absolutely. Great idea. Stephanie Morton, I don't have an entryway. Where would you suggest I go? Well, honey, when you walk up the sidewalk and when a person gets out of their car and they walk up to your front door, that's the entryway, all that walking up area. And then if it's really cold and snowy, you can't do anything about it right now, that's all right. Then come on in the house and shut the door. The very first thing you have in your entryway is the back side of your door. So clean the back side of your door. The other thing is where you step right there. That's even though you may not have a foyer, maybe it just goes right into your living room. All around the door is considered your entryway. So if there's a closet nearby, you can consider that. If there's a stairway nearby, you could consider that. The flooring there, you can consider that. So any of that area can be considered an entryway. Like perhaps you have an umbrella stand there or a little box for shoes there or whatever. That's your entryway, okay? Now, of course, a lot of people have a little foyer area or a big foyer area. That's also the entryway. Okay, lots of questions. Good. I'm loving it. So that was for Stephanie. Next question is, how long should it take to do the morning? Oh, I answered that one, Roxy. I already skipped. I skipped you. I skipped the other girls and went right to you and then came right back to you. What are you doing in your zone today? I've already mopped the entryway with my wonderful Method Almond Pergo wood floor cleaner. You can use it on hardwood, on Pergo, or on laminate wood. And it smells so good. It's so easy to use. You can get it through my Grove Collaborative link if you don't have a place to get it nearby. It's Method, so if you know where people sell Method, you can get it there. I use a dry, one of those dry microfiber heads on my stick mop thing, little flat stick mop, and just push it around. You just squirt it on the dry floor and mash it around. And that's it. I mean, you know, not mash it, but mop with it. And it looks so nice. It smells so good. I love it. Okay, let's see. Do I have any more? Somebody got somebody. That's awesome. I like that. We don't need anybody. Hey, Jared, 20%er. Awesome. Pepper's a 20%er. Make sure if you have a question, you're putting it in caps. I think I'm running across some of these when I'm going through real quick. Let's see if there's any more questions. It's Car and Purse Day. It's date night, too. Thank you, Mr. B, for reminding us. Oh, and he's answering questions, too. Is that him? That is him. I have 2 questions up there, Leda said. Leda, type them, or Larry, if you can capture them for me, if she didn't put them in caps, I'll be happy to answer them. Let me go back and see if Larry has anything. Let's see. It's date night. Date night. Where are we going, Mr. B? What are we doing, Mr. B? I'm looking for some questions. Renata, you should be able to make your comment right under the video, okay? I like it when Mr. B answers questions. I don't see your little question, love. It's not up here, Leda. I don't know why. It says hello there. I see that. Okay. I'm sorry. Put it in again. We'll try it again. Lock your keyboard and ask the question. Micah says, do you ever do painting like the baseboards and the doors as zone work? No. That's maintenance. And that brings me to a wonderful, I'm going to get you, Louisa. I'll answer your question in just a second. Brings me to a wonderful comment that Patricia made. Patricia is one of my fly babies, and she said that sometimes she doesn't get a chance to put a comment on, but she said the one thing she's noticed since she's been decluttering her home is all the repair work that has to be done that you never could see before because there was always clutter distracting everybody. And it happens. I have several fly babies tell me that, and it's just the truth. You can see things that need to be done, like baseboards need to be painted or something needs to be patched or whatever, and it used to make her feel sad. But now she's putting it on a list and she's calling it like a to-do list, and it's a reward for being decluttered. And so that will be something to do in that room that needs repair. Repair doesn't have anything to do with organizing and keeping your house cleaned. It has to do with maintaining your house, yes, but it's not in the routines, the basic weekly plan, or the zones. It is a repair. So that would be done later in the day or by someone else, etc. I have a fly baby who was not using her master bathroom because it was in disrepair. And it was, oh, you know I love you, Sheena, if you're watching this. She had just thrown everything in there because she was so disgusted with the room. And when she showed me the room, it's a beautiful bathroom. And I encouraged her to have it repaired instead of just waiting for her husband to fix it because he doesn't have time, or trying to find the friend of the family. Hire a professional, get it done. She had the money set aside for it. She hired a professional. The next time I saw her bathroom, it was incredible. She had put a runner in there. She had it decorated. It was clean. It was gorgeous. This girl has the most beautiful master bathroom you've ever seen. But when you have clutter, you don't even really notice it. You just see the clutter. And sometimes the clutter makes you upset or angry. and maybe you're angry because the room's not what you want it to be, but that's okay. We're going to clean it up, and then we're going to repair it, okay? But that was a great question about repairs, and I'm glad it reminded me what Patricia had wanted me to talk about. All right, let's see here. Let's see, I think I can see some more questions popping in. Big giant letters, there we go. That was Micah's question. Okay. What do you do if you have 5 doors to your house and everyone uses a different door? You have 5 entries into your home, like from the garage, from the back porch, the front door. I don't know what other entries you would have, but let's just say you had 2 extra doors. Well, you take those into your entryway and clean them. The cool thing about an entryway is easy to clean and it stays clean pretty long. So when you're doing it, you're just going to rotate through them and say, okay, entry 1 looks good, maybe I'll sweep it. Entry 2 needs some work, I need to wipe the door down, I need to mop the floor there, I need to shake the mat, I need to get a new mat, whatever. Entry 3, entry 4, entry 5, I got to clean the sliding glass doors or whatever. Just do it. It's part of zone 1. Any entryway into your home is an entryway. The most important for guests is the one that they will come through. Either your, you know how they always say, friends come through the back door, guests come through the front door. Make it nice for everybody. Okay. Remember, you have the rest of your life. You're going to be doing this forever, but it's just 10 minutes or less. That's the most wonderful part of the whole thing. Louise's question is, and Louise is in France, and she actually really does speak French. What do you do if you have 5 doors to your house? That was Louisa. Oh, no wonder. Louisa has a big farmhouse. So Louisa, that's what you do, babe. You just clean it. I know you've got kids running in and out. I know you have a lot of things happening there in France. And so just clean each one as part of your zone. Okay. So good to hear from you, Louisa. All right, Christina said, how to start on taxes. Do I make time on my calendar? I'm self-employed. Yes, that will be part of your work schedule. Work schedule will involve paying your taxes. So plan for it in your work time. Okay? Good. Let's see. S. Saeed said, hi, Kat, please help. I don't know how to start with zones. What do you do and when? Well, S. Saeed, my suggestion right now, today, is to go watch an old video that I made a couple years ago. It's called How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies. It will take you about 40 minutes to watch it straight through, but I encourage you to stop the video and take notes. So it might take you up to an hour. You're going to need an hour of time so that you understand exactly how to do this system. Okay? That's my suggestion. All right, next question. Lynn said, if they are for 2 days, I am up at 2 a.m. trying to be quiet while I clean the bathrooms and floors. What? Did I miss part of your question? Lynn, what's the first part of that question? If what is up for 2 days? Anybody know? Larry, can you put that in the notes? Or Ashley, if you know what the beginning of that was? If they are for 2 days, I am up at 2 a.m. trying to be quiet while I clean the bathroom and floors. I don't know why you would be getting up at 2, unless that's the normal time you get up. And if you normally do things then and you have to be quiet, you just have to be quiet when you do it. You won't be able to vacuum for sure. Let's see. Questions, looking for questions. Sabrina, next week this time, I will be in Australia in a camper. How would you change your routines while living in a camper for 4 weeks? Here's how you do camping. You have your weekly thing, right? Your basic weekly plan. So you're still going to do a weekly home blessing hour, which is a breeze in a camper, girl. It will not be an hour, maybe 20 minutes. But you have to pick up first because it's hard in a small space because it gets cluttered quick. So you have to make sure there's a clutter check before you do it. Then do your little weekly home blessing few minutes on Mondays. On Tuesdays, you don't do anything. On Wednesdays is your planning day. If you need to go buy groceries and you need to plan out the week for yourself, where you're going to go for fun, whatever, plan it. On Thursdays is the day you run, go get your groceries and any other errands you need to run. On Fridays is the car The car, let's go ahead and shake out those mats and get any trash out of the car. And if you have a pocketbook with you, take the trash out of it and redo it. It doesn't take a minute. You can do it while you're chatting with your family. And then Saturday is Family Fun Day, and Sunday is Renew Your Spirit Day. That's the basic weekly plan. The routines, every morning you're going to get up and you're going to swish the toilet and wipe out the sink, get yourself ready, brush your teeth, wash your face, put on your moisturizer and makeup, comb your hair, make the bed in the camper, make sure the children have their beds made. If you have kids with you, go into the kitchen and have a little coffee, put the dishes away from yesterday. If you have, some people have a washing machine in their camper. You probably don't. But if you don't, then you're going to say, okay, what day am I going to do my laundry all at once? Let's say once a week you want to do laundry. So what day are you going to do that? Maybe Friday would be a good day because you just have to do so little on Friday. Car and purse is nothing. And go get all the laundry done. Pick a day. For paper, you won't have any paper, I don't believe. But if you do, sort it through. And then for after dinner, you just make sure everyone cleans up so that you clean. It's really hard in a small space. If you let it get dirty, it gets dirty quick. And then before bed routine, you're going to figure out what you're going to wear tomorrow. Look at your planner, see what you guys have planned to do, what the weather's going to be, what are you going to have for dinner, do you have it? Make sure. And what else? That's it for that. Let's see. And then your zones. Okay, your zones. You don't really have a zone in there because the whole thing is like a zone. A deep clean of one thing in your camper for 10 minutes. One zone. So just every week, do 1 or 2 deep clean things in the camper while you're in it. So you'll notice, oh, the floor needs to be mopped, the whole floor, not just a little bit, or swept or vacuumed really well, or I need to really wipe this counter off really, really well, or I need to clean the refrigerator really well, or I need to clean, I don't know, what else would you have to do? I don't know. Strip your bed also when you're doing the basic weekly, the weekly home blessing hour. The weekly home blessing few minutes. You might have to have an extra set of sheets unless you're going to save that to do on laundry day. All right, that's how you do it in a camper. I hope that helps. All right, let's see, what's next? That was Sabrina in Australia. How fun. Ooh, it's going to be so hot, Australia. Sabrina, you live in Australia though, right? Right? Lynn says, company thinks I shouldn't clean while they're here. Well, that's just too bad. They are not you, and this is not their house, and they don't have to live in it after they leave. So you are going to do cleaning when they're here, but it's going to be very, 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 very little, Lynn. You're going to do your basic weekly plan. You're going to do your morning routines, your after dinner routines, your before bed routines. And if you're in a zone like the entryway, it doesn't matter if they don't like it or not. If you're wiping down the back of the door, you're wiping down the back of the door. If you are mopping the entryway, you're mopping the entryway. It's nothing. Just say, don't step here. I'm done. It's not like you're doing cleaning for 6 hours. That I would really not want you to do. But a 10-minute job, you can totally do that. Okay, hope that helps, Lynn. All right, let's see. But don't do it at 2 in the morning. They can watch you do it. I don't vacuum, I just sweep with a broom. Okay. Missed question. I missed Shannon Engelken. Do you wear gloves when you clean? My fingers from this -20 temperature are really starting to feel dry and painful. You can. I don't, but you can. I do have gloves for doing a lot of water work if I have to do that, or if I have to use something caustic. But I normally don't wear gloves, but I do use hand cream on my hands. And but if your hands are in trouble, take care of them. Do what's best for you. Okay? All right. Let's see. Any more questions? Maria Conley's comment about her planner is the same question I have. Jean, did you ask a question? What about it? What day is laundry day? Every day, Monday through Friday, except for, that's it. It's except for your free day. If you're a payroll fly baby, you can do it on Saturday. And you might not do just 1 load. You might have to do 3. It depends on how big your family is and how young your children are. Of course, when your children are 9 or older, I expect you to teach them how to do their laundry. Let's see. Okay, I didn't see, Jean, your actual question about the planner, or Maria's, I don't think. I'm going to go back. Mr. B, did you find Maria's or Jean's question? Okay. Sharon Engelken asked the question about the gloves, Mr. B said. Let me go back down here. Okay, MT put part of her comment in big letters. I just saw that. I'm going to visit my grandparents today. I always get guilt. Oops, sorry. Where did your question go? I always get guilt about staying longer, but I have a lot to do. Work and home stuff. How do you keep others from derailing your plans for the day? You know that you're the alpha. Listen, let me ask you a question. Can you imagine a CEO of a company who has plans, business plans, allowing one of his buds from another company to say, don't do that. Come on, let's go play golf. If he's a serious CEO, he's going to say, you know what, let's make plans to play golf on Saturday. I'm doing this today. It's really serious. Now, you're not going to say that to your parents or your friends or your grandparents that it's really serious. You're not going to say that. But I want you to feel that and say, I would love to say I've got plans and I can't break them, but I will come back. Let's make plans. That's what you say. Because these are things that you want for your family and yourself forever. Okay? Arpita gave me a bunch of hearts. Awesome. Leda, okay, ask me your question, Leda. Just ask me your question and I'll look for it. Put it right down here. You have to type it one more time, and it doesn't matter if it's not in caps. I will look for yours. I don't know why your caps aren't showing up. That seems odd. I thought that might go. Thanks, Fly Swatters, Mr. B. Let's see. Catherine's given us a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm just feeling inspired by Nikki for her beautiful video. And I even lit my candle today because I'm feeling so peaceful. All my stuff is done. I just have videos to make. So excited to do all these things with you and for you. It makes me so pleased. Okay, Leda, I'm waiting, baby. Christina said, every day is laundry day. I'm just going to read some of these questions. Something about Renata not being able to make comments, Mr. B was saying. I'm looking for Leda's question. Leda, I have a question about clutter checks. Are they by zones or overall, and how long should it take before considering decluttering? Okay, a clutter check. Let's see if I can give you a good example. Okay, your kids are playing with toys in the room. You've got a 5-year-old, Leda, right? Okay, and you have been shopping and you put all your groceries away, but you've got some bags laying up on the counter. Your child has like 5 different sets of toys and he's only playing with 2 or 3 of them laying on the floor. And it's time for you to do your clutter check. So you look and you say, okay, it's after lunch. Let me do a clutter check. What did I leave around? Oh, here's these bags from grocery shopping. Let me go put them where they go. Okay. Oh, and I put my purse over here. That's not where I like it. I want it over here and my keys there so I always know where they are. Put that up. What else did I leave around? Oh, there's my coffee cup. It's things that you don't, normally I want you to take them and put them away. But if you don't put them away, this is the time for you to open your eyes and look and see that clutter that you don't see. Okay, next you're going to go in with your child and say, okay, babe, you're playing with like so many toys. Are you playing with these things over here that I keep stepping on? Yeah, I'm playing with them. Okay, good. Well, that's one set of toys. You know, remember, you can have 3 to play with. So what other 2 do you want to play with right now? These and these and these and these. Well, you haven't been playing with those because I watched you, and you can always play with them if you decide to, but we're going to put them in their container. So I want you to pick that up and put it in its container, and pick these little parts up to this and put it in that box. That's clutter check. And then later on, he can say, well, now I want to play with those. Well, good, put this one away, because I don't want you to have more than 3 things out at a time, because you really can't concentrate on playing with 5 things at a time, or whatever your number is. I'm just throwing something out there, but that's what I would do. And that is what clutter check is. Clutter check is not mean, it's not perfectionism, and it's not decluttering. You are just getting rid of the clutter that just happened mindlessly, and you're trying to form new habits for your family. Okay, Leda said, That was awesome, so I hope that answered. She also said her sister moved and is now unboxing, but she didn't declutter before unboxing. What are your recommendations? Well, she just moved in. She still has that fresh vision of what her home should look like. And I want her to unpack, and as she's unpacking, say, does this fit my vision? Does this fit the vision of what I wanted for this home? And the things that don't fit in the home or don't fit her vision for the home get contributed to someone else, donated, or they're thrown away if they're broken. I mean, people pack all kind of things when they're in a hurry to pack. They just pack everything. It's a mess. Okay, I've done that. All right, let me see if there's any more large letters, because I prefer the big questions so I can see the question. All right, let's see. That's it, except for some reason latest are not coming in caps. Trisha's got her morning routines done. Awesome. And it's early for her, so that's wonderful. Jeannie and Elizabeth has a pilot pen that Kat uses. It's erasable. Yes, it is. Next collab video with Nikki will be on Monday at 9 a.m. Yes, we're having collaborations. That's Larry's reminder. Collaborations. Here, where's my plate? One moment, please. I've started carrying this bag around. I think I showed you before. So I can take it upstairs and downstairs. And it's got my planner and my Weight Watcher stuff and my pens that you were talking about, the Frixion pens. So let me get my planner out. It has other things in there that I want to have with me. And show you what we're doing in February. So this is the February calendar. That's the February calendar. So today is the 1st. That's the first one. We're not doing, is that the first? Yeah, we're not having Saturday and Sunday. So the next one is going to be the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. And then the next Monday is the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And then the next Monday is the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And the next one is the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. And you're getting a video for all those days. And each day is going to be a Flylady, basic Flylady video. And we're calling it FLY with Wisdom, that's me, and FLY with Grace, that's Nikki. Okay. Okay. Maria said, free to mess up on a planner. Just wrote the first day today, zone 1. It's a start. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see. Mine keeps disappearing, so if you see it more than once, I'm sorry. Do you use erasable typing? Is that what I don't understand? Belinda hubby started decluttering his clothes. That's so good. That's just so good. Maria said, very afraid to mess up. That's my perfection. Don't be afraid to live in your home, sweetheart. Don't be afraid to live in your home. And don't be afraid that you're going to mess up. If you do this for 12 weeks consistently, every single day, you're not going to mess up after that. You're going to have a habit, and you don't have to worry about it. Are you afraid you won't flush the toilet? So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You're going to, I mean, you might not flush the toilet sometimes. We've all done it. And I'm not talking about living in California where you're not allowed to flush at some point. I'm talking about those of us in the majority of the country who flush our toilet every time. So if you might forget to flush the toilet, you might leave a little clutter out. But you're going to automatically be programmed to look for clutter 3 times a day, and you'll put it up. Don't worry. Let's see. It's okay to ask, Micah says, is it okay to ask people to make what? To make their bed? If they're visiting, don't ask them to do that. Just shut their door. Don't be in charge of their room. Just shut their door. It is okay to ask them to strip their bed and to get their towels and put them in a pile for you so you can wash them when they leave. That's okay. Let's see. Belinda gave 4 jackets away today because her husband never wore them. Awesome. And he's decluttering too? That's what I think she's saying. Mr. B says, let's go to Starbucks. It'll make us feel better. Okay, Mr. B. It's been 39 minutes. I think he's ready to get off of this call and let you guys go watch the beautiful videos that Nikki made after you watch mine that tells you how to do it, or vice versa. It's fine. Don't forget there's a link at the end of the video. Just click Nikki and you'll see it, a sync Just click the sync and it'll take you right to her beautiful video. Ashley's coming and Larry's telling her to go through the stones. If you're Outlander fans, you know what he's talking about. Hi, Jackie. Bye, Jackie. Happy Friday. We've got beautiful videos out. Go check my new video for the day on YouTube and go link and watch the beautiful video by Nikki. It's a collab for the whole month. We're going to do one every weekday. Plans and zones done, or do you readjust your schedule? Plans/zone is done, or do you, okay, that was the beginning. Okay, wait, let me go back to your beginning. Is it okay to ask people to make plans at a later time? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's always okay. You're in charge. People don't run your life. Listen, do these people pay your bills, love your husband, raise your children, clean your home, sleep in your bed? No, they do not. They do not have any authority over you. They are your friends. Friends should be evenly yoked. You're not afraid of friends, just like you're not afraid of your husband. You're evenly yoked with your friends. That's why they're your friends. You should be able to tell them. And they can tell you things too. And it's all okay. All right. All right, ladies, I'm going to run. Mr. B's ready to have some coffee. Goodbye, Nikki. It was a pleasure having you here, and I'm so excited for our collaboration, Nikki, and I am so grateful that you thought of it. It's awesome. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you again tonight, sometime between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., and I hope you have a beautiful day, and don't forget that you are beautiful. Bye.